Hey fellow nerds, welcome back to the Fellowship of the Nerds, and I am your host, Luke Skywalker, and today we have a really cool treat for you guys. This is Baylan Skoll's KR Saber that we're going to be reviewing today. Let's open this box up and check out the amazing saber that's inside. The beautiful box by KR Sabers features Baylan Skoll's name and boss on the box, and while a little bit tricky to open, we can reveal that comes covered with foam to protect our saber, and underneath we have our saber with retention screws and the wrench. And if we move this wrapping paper, we'll reveal Baylan Skoll's lightsaber. Is a little bit tricky to pull out of the box, but as soon as it comes out, we can see that this is an amazing saber. This is really an amazing saber. Look at this. Weathered, out of the box. It just looks used, it looks lived, and it looks like it's not had an easy life like the character. This comes from KR Saber, as I said. You would have seen, I love their boxes because they're so modest, if you will. They don't have a lot of, like, look at all these things in that box. It's just, here's your saber, go and enjoy it. Look at this amazing saber that you got. And I have to say, it's really something. It has 2 retention screws only, but these retention screws, if you look at this, it doesn't look like a retention screw. It just looks like a part of the saber, but they are a retention screw. If anything, you would think that this is the retention screw, but this is actually from the emitter. And the blade plug. I mean, look at this. It just looks so cool. That comes off, and it's a blade plug. Sure, you could put any 1-inch blade plug that you wanted, but it's never going to look this amazing. The saber itself, it's strong, it's heavy. You can clearly see, the stance that Baylan will get, the whole, like, batter up kind of thing, hanging on to ring the door, to ring the bell. But I believe that they try to do something here, which was to give you a somewhat of an echo to Qui-Gon Jinn, who had the same stance. However, Qui-Gon Jinn famously had lightsaber form 4, Ataru, and Baylan uses a variant of Form 5. Now, Form 5 is allegedly, or some people would say, that is the most powerful stance, or the one with the more powerful swings and strikes. And 4 is known to be the most more acrobatic, and clearly Qui-Gon Jinn, we wouldn't say that he was amazingly acrobatic. However, he had that strong stance, that strong, here it comes kind of thing. And I think that they try to do with Baylan a little bit of an echo of that character, as in, what would have happened if Qui-Gon had never fallen, but the Jedi Order had fallen? Where we would have stood? Because he was very, vocal against the Council many times. He thought that where the Jedi were going was not the right place, that the Force wanted them to go. And Baylan tries to, rightly or wrongly, tries to go there. He tries to, make a case for, like, the Jedi just are gone because they lost their way in their own arrogance, in their own rightfulness. They just and righteousness. They just got them in their own way, and forgot about getting in the way of the Force, and being in the path of the Force. So maybe he tries to echo, and I think they try to do it with the stance and with the hilt, like, a very powerful, strong, solid, long hilt. So there is that. We're going to take this outside. I'm going to show you this in the dark just so you see how amazing the saber is. We're going to use a 20-inch blade. Normally we use 32 or 36. In this case, this Profi is programmed for 20-inch blades, and usually that's not a problem. But because it's not a Xenopixels, you can change the length of the blade on the app without any problems. With this, you will need to reprogram the blade to be able to make it bigger. Not a problem. It's obviously can be done, but I don't program Profi, and I'm not going to start messing about. I might get it changed, but it's also a cool thing to have a shorter blade, because once we come back inside, you will see that, you can move it about indoors much easier than you could a blade that is longer. So anyways, without further ado, let's take this outside and show you how amazing this looks in the dark. wasn't that impressive. It looks so good. I love that Baylan Skoll's blade is orange. He hasn't quite gotten into the dark side. He's more of a fallen Jedi or gray Jedi, if you will, but more towards, sure, more towards the darkness. He will channel the dark side. He will play dirty, if you will, but he's not fully committed to evil. He thinks he has a point. There's a, funny enough, a certain righteousness to his cause, which is hilarious considering that he's one of the things that he blames the Jedi of doing and falling into that trap, which then led to the fall of the Order. But we're going to open this up. Obviously, we have our little screwdriver Allen key, and we're going to take out this blade plug, and just to show you the amazingness of this plug, it's really something. Now that we have our blade on, you can see it's knock-up. That's the defect that it has. This font is from Chirophonics. You also have Qui-Gon Jinn's Chirophonics font, which we already had on the review of Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. If you haven't checked that out, please go and check that out, because that's a really, really cool lightsaber. And it kind of links with the story of I'm talking about of this lightsaber and this character.
Baylan Skoll.
There we go. This is also what I was saying about a 20-inch blade, because I can move it around here without thinking I'm going to break something. And look at that. Listen to that swing. It's so powerful. You don't hear... You do hear the swing, but it's more concentrated on the robustness of the humming. It's kind of like... It's angry, and it's letting that anger get in the way, which I kind of think that goes, hand in hand with the character. But yeah, this is really something. I would 100% recommend this saber, and I will 100% recommend if you can get the KR Sabers version, because it's just so well done. I don't have anything against other options out there. I know there's TXQ and there's plenty of others. By all means, they're all amazing, because TXQ are amazing. LGT, all the usual suspects, if you will. They're great sabers, but KR really knocked it out of the park with this one. Pretty much just like their Rey lightsaber, which is we're already reviewing. It is definitely the winner when it comes to Rey Skywalker / Palpatine lightsaber. KR sabers for Baylan Skoll is the way to go, so I would 100% recommend it. And that's it for our video. I hope that you enjoyed this review. I hope that you will consider Baylan Skoll's lightsaber, because it's really cool. And we have season 2 of Ahsoka coming next year. And even though it will be played by an entirely different actor, and we're still regretting the loss of the performer who did play Baylan Skoll in season 1, we are looking forward, at least I am looking forward to seeing season 2 of Ahsoka, see more Anakin, see more Ahsoka, see more Ezra and all the characters, and seeing where Baylan Skoll is going to go, albeit with a different performer, but seeing what that character is going to do, because that storyline seems to be very, very interesting. Who knows? We might even get some Star Killer. Some people are saying. We'll have to check and see. But in the meantime, if you like this video, as always, drop a like, share, subscribe, do all the things that everybody says on these things. And please, please remember, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself, look after yourselves. May the Force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Live long and prosper. Whatever it is that you like, just remain awesome, remain cool, remain safe. See you next time, nerds.